Hello everybody and welcome back to another Rivals of Ixalan draft here on Big Durf Gaming. And I had a worry about this draft because when it was Wednesday, I was getting around to things. I got up nice and early in the morning. I felt really good. It's my day off this week and I wanted to draft, and Magic Online was doing maintenance. So I was a little worried about this draft, but clearly I'm getting paid off for waiting because Tetzimoc is bonkers. Yeah. Bonkers, bonkers, bonkers. If you've seen this card, you know it's bonkers. If you've seen it played as or against you, you know it's even more ridiculous than it looks. Oh, yeah, let's go. Probably, like, I don't know what you would take, how many cards you would take over Tetzimoc in the format. There's probably, I don't know, there might not be any. I can't think of any off the top of my head. If you've got any, let me know. I mean, I guess if you opened a Rekindling Phoenix with it and it wasn't like a serious situation, like if it was this kind of, Magic Online draft, or that would pay for your whole booster, obviously you talk about that, but I'm talking in terms of like a raw power level card. This pack is okay. Fathom Fleet Border? I mean, it's a good card. It stays in color. I'm not super excited enough about Kitesail Corsair to step out of color, or Famished Paladin, really. Mausoleum Harpy is okay, but I have a finisher. I don't really want to take another 5-drop with my second pick. And Gasping Sound was good, but it's not like I have a good finisher, so I'm not super all-in Pirates off the top. So like a medium mid-range 3/3 with a little small drawback seems like an answer here. What else do we have here? Still an interesting raid card to me. I mean, if they've already attacked and now you're countering, or if you've attacked. Anyway, Jungle Creeper. I keep wanting to take it because I love playing black green, and it seems like a great card, but it's just not as good as I want it to be. But there's no black card for us. Ixalan, which puts us to black-green, which I don't really want to be. So I'm kind of, I guess, into this Swaggering Corsair. Sure. Oh! That's where we want to be. Black-blue with this Deadeye Brawler. Fun, but, not amazing or very likely. This card, though, fantastic. It is, yeah, it's everything you want in your defensive creature. Oof, Recover is good, but I think we'll take the Zealot here. I would love to see a Recover, though, obviously, with the Brawler. I'm just going to move that Corsair right now. Ooh, there we go. Impale 5th is a sign that we're open to good rare, and now we're in the right color. That's draft talent right there, folks. Not just anybody can open a rare and then stay in that color. We'll take another border here. We're looking like we'll be decently piratey anyway, so we might even not have to be dealing with that drawback much. We'll just be getting 3/3s for 3, which we're great with. I mean, we were looking at the jungle, whatever it is. I play that card all the time. I really got to work on my names with this set. My brain just turned off. Ooh, Recover. I think it's going to be better in this deck than a Voracious Vampire or Gleaming Barrier. Bring back Tetzimoc, bring back Brawler. Let's go. I mean, hell, even bringing back a Zealot's not bad. if it's like a, you know, it's a play we might have to just do. Highland Lake? None of these other cards are too amazing. But maybe we'll want to splash a red card. Or maybe this will be the blue card that we're splashing. I still don't like the Scoundrel much with what we're trying to do, but then again, I think it's just, I mean, I don't see myself getting into black-green as much as, you know, this is probably better. We're very open for this next pack right now, especially with that Highland Lake. Feels real good. That Swaggering Corsair, you know, I'm going to even move that Swaggering Corsair back in right now. On spec. This could be easily become like a very aggressive deck with a nice big Tetzimoc on the top. Draft could be moving a little faster, but you know, we can discuss some of this stuff here, I guess. The Scoundrel, it's interesting. It does work well with the borders and in an aggressive deck, but if we, you know, if we end up with a deck where we're trying to run these brawlers and the Tetzimoc, and that's the thing, I don't know if we want to run the Scoundrel as much. It's not that good of a one-drop. I still don't love this card. That's not likely. I mean, this is, well, all it is stupid raid. It is still just a cancel. Might want to sideboard that in. Oh, what? Another recover? Artillery Flow is fine, but recover seems bananas. Oh, well, sure. Just sure. Just in case. Meh. Impale? Rig Hauler's fine, but I think Impale's a little better. Especially in the kind of deck we're looking to run in that case. Like, if we're more blue, we want to be more like nice and control-y, I think. Well, you know, it would be aggressive, but we're going to be leaning towards, you know, control. We're not white-black, so I don't really love the Vampire here. And neither of these is what I would take over the Rig Hauler. So, Impale. We're not unhappy with an Impale. Just, you know, when you open the Amalgam, you're just like, nah. Junk rare. It's hard to imagine that card even being, like, busted in some older format either. Like, I'm not identifying. It might just be, like, a Johnny combo card for, like, you know, fun commander decks. I don't know. I don't play that format. It seems super fun. Don't take that like it's like, yeah, I don't play that format. No, I just, Waterknot or Marauder? I think we'll just take the Marauder. It's a very good attacker. Maybe we'll be more blue-black attacky, who knows? Yeah. And then here, I don't really want to take a Miscloaked Herald that much, though. I don't know about being that all in. Corsair doesn't seem great though here either. We're not doing anything with the Forerunner. I mean, Corsair is fine, but it's now we're pushing back into this ugly mess of colors. Well, at this point, I'm kind of feel really good about this blue. If we could just find some support for it. Ideally, we'd take a black card, but there's none of those in this pack, so yeah, we'll take the Corsair out. As there's a Reckless Rage past me, I say this. What did you say, this Dino Hunter? That seems bad. Sailor means... The second now split on what we're trying to do. You know, are we trying to be aggressive? Or... Yeah, we're trying to be aggressive, I think. I mean, if that's the case, do we... No, we don't just want the release to the wind. Oh, another Reckless Rage. That's brutal. And a Mistbinder? What is this here? What happened to this flow of black cards we're getting? Oh, this deck would be sick if we had these Reckless Rages and these Corsairs. My goodness. I mean, a third recover is probably one too many. I agree. That's the problem. A vampire? We're taking the Rage. We're still confused, clearly. We'll take the Zealot here. That's an answer at least. Oh, Water Knot. Does make me feel a little better about being in blue. That Sea Legs would also be good in this deck. Oh, Resplendent Griffin. I don't love that card, but I'm kind of coming around on it. That said, I don't know if we want to take it here. I don't think we really want to run a Sworn Guardian or a River Darter main deck, but the River Darter does seem like the better card for the sideboard. Because we should be decent versus a super aggressive deck anyway. Hornswoggle? We already have an Inquiry. Still don't love Gruesome Fate. It's not an Araska Relic deck. Get this Shiny Swamp. Get to the gate. I guess we will take a Relic. I only want the double Inquiry sideboard. I don't see why we would sideboard an Araska Relic off the top of my head, but, you know. It has more potential value. I mean, we open some, like, beefy late game things here in pack 3. Who knows, man? I mean, it's not likely, but who knows, man? Who knows? Oh, well. Wanted Scoundrel's also very good, but instant removal, I think we just want this. No, yeah, I think we just want this. We've had a couple Impales, we've got Water Knot, we got this, and we can just get the Tetzimoc at this, you know, like, I'm feeling good about this deck. We got recovers. We can get enough pressure going. I don't know if we play this Mystical Herald. Ooh. Perilous Voyage, good. Shaper's Apprentice, we don't really have a lot of Merfolk though. So I'm more interested in the Siren Looter, Siren Lookout, or the Shipwreck Looter. I'm kind of leaning on the Lookout. We don't have a lot of 3-drop creatures. Lookout is very good. We also maybe play this Marauding Looter. We're very heavy black, although we do have the double blue Water Knot. Maybe we'll take the Lookout. I'd rather splash. If it was a base, if it was a black splash, or you're doing not a blue splash, I'd feel better about it. Do you want a Tormentor or a Cutthroat? I think with this couple Zealots and stuff, I think we want the Cutthroat more than the Tormentor. I think we'll get some use out of that. Chupacabra, I don't think we have any combos with, really, so contract killing. I'm regretting not getting better defensive creatures. But we didn't know we were going to get all this great removal late. Oh, good defensive creature. There we go. Good kind of splits the difference creature. Can be good for getting in damage when I'm trying to be aggressive, or just saying, oh, no, I've got Death Touch, I've got Death Touch when I want to play defense. I'm pretty sure I'm not playing white or red, really. I'm just going to move those to the sideboard for now, just to keep my counter a little easier to follow. Also might not play 2 Recovers, or might not main deck this Hornswoggle. These are all in play. Oof. I wonder if somebody has like the Nut Explorer deck. There's been a lot of good Explorer cards that have gone around. We want the Hoarder, obviously. That's a no-brainer here. I mean, this deck seems sweet. Mostly because Tetzimoc and anything would be sweet, and we've got Tetzimoc plus a bunch of other good removal. And mana cards, but a bunch of other good removal. I think Deacon's a decent pick here. We've got a couple Incidental Vampires. And it itself becoming a 5/3 is not the worst. We're not doing a lot with the Primal Amulet. And it's going to be so hard to flip this. We don't have quite enough instants and sorceries. And I don't love Blightkeeper with what we're trying to do, so I think Deacon's fine. If it turns these Zealots into 3/1s, it's pretty good. I don't think I'll play March of the Drowned is kind of the problem here. The Navigator's Ruin. I'm not saying this is the actual deck for it. I'm not saying it's the deck for it. I want there to be the deck for it one day. One day, we will do it. Prosperous Pirates. Castaway is also good, but I kind of want the Pirates here. Real good defensive creature to kind of finish holding down the board. Queen's Bay. Another Vampire to help with the Deacon. Better than the Blightkeeper, I still think. I don't really want a Prying Blade, I don't think. Ooh. Do I want the Tormentor or the Sailor? I think I just want the Sailor, right? I got 2 negates, so I just take this Chupacabra. It doesn't really matter. Ooh, I can unclaim territory. I don't know what that's doing for me. Ooh, sideboard Field of Ruin is not the worst card. Alright, let's take a look here. I am off the double recover. That's the first thing I'm off. Second thing, let's see. I think the Scoundrel goes too. And I just think one of the Queen's Bays is just 1/2. That's just one too many. I think I want a couple more. I have a lot of double black, but that Water Knot is also very good. I want to get to at least 7 islands, I think. 6 does not seem like enough. Oh, I mean, this deck looks pretty good. Tetzimoc is just so bonkers that I don't want to oversell the deck, but Tetzimoc is just kind of like, it's very hard to lose when you've drawn that card. I mean, now that I said that, I'm sure I will manage it this draft. But I'm just saying, it's hard. We do that though. Ooh, 98. Homie's 10 years younger than me. Ooh, that's a pretty good draw. It works well with the Zealot. Ooh, recover. That works too. Ooh, that's a good draw. Got a 3-drop to play, and if we get the counter, we can block up this Martyr of Dusk too. Oh, no, we got the land though. I think it does mean we'll put the Zealot in front of the Martyr, because we'll have the lookout if we want to block the 1/1. Oof, we do not want to put both creatures forward though. We'll just take the 3 damage. It's not the end of the world. We got the Brawler coming anyway. I don't think I'm going to attack with the Sovereign Lookout. I don't think the 1 damage is offensively is actually worth it with the Menace creature out there. I think we're just going to get in with the Lookout. Just play the cut through. I could be more aggressive with the Recover in hand, but I'm in a good enough state, I think, that I don't need to start, trying to trade the Brawler to get the Brawler back when, if opponent has removal for the Brawler at some point. I might like to have that for then. Oh, well, that needs to die. So that's going to die right now. Because otherwise he's going to start putting counters on that a lot of turns when I attack. I attack there because if opponent wants to attack back and kind of trade some stuff away, I'm kind of okay with. Oh no! Good thing I contract killing that paladin. That's really relevant creature in this game. That's super important. I would have attacked with everything. I can recover that if I don't draw something better to play. At least have a blocker maybe, or move a card. Dear gosh, that's a lot of lands. Make sure I keep two swamp stuff in case I draw one of my 4 mana removal spells. I think I play the Lookout. I think I play both, actually. I just spent my treasure. graveyard. It's not a removal spell. I don't really have attacks because if I attack with the Deadeye Brawler, that lets gives opponent a lot better attacks with the Seeker next turn. Right now we can eat a lot of his creatures if opponent, we can eat a lot of opponent's creatures if they attack. But that does still lose us a lot of health. That was okay. That's worrisome. I'm assuming there's a trick coming. Maybe I should have doubled, given I thought there was a trick coming. And that each time the opponent triggers an attack, it's, another damage. With multiple 3/3s on the ground, I can block up the Sanctum Seeker. But if I can draw something good with the Deadeye Brawler, I think it's valuable. An opponent has to put the Sanctum Seeker in front of the Deadeye Brawler if they want to kill it. Huh. See, I don't really want to Water Knot the Sanctum Seeker because... I guess I'm just going to hold that. Water on the Sanctum Seeker doesn't really get us a long way unless they remove some of our blockers. And I'm willing to trade the Marauder for the Bloodletter if they attack with the Bloodletter. That's going there. And if I triple block this, an opponent has the first strike, I only lose the Zealot extra. Yeah, I only just lose the Zealot. So I don't mind the triple block, assuming opponent only has one spell. Huh. Recover? Huh. Okay then. I think we just Water Knot that now because we have the Hornswoggle for opponent's next creature. And then that lets us attack with the Deadeye Brawler. And probably draw a card or kill one of the Lifelinkers. Either way, we're happy. Progress. Progress will be made. Playing the Deacon is a guaranteed way to have opponent draw a bomb that we can't Hornswoggle. We're alright on the board. The one thing we need to do is make sure we Hornswoggle some BS that happened. See, I don't want to deal with that. Ooh, that's pretty good. Play the Deacon. Or attack with the Zealot and the Brawler, because the Zealot's likely to trade for one of those vampires at some point anyway. Might as well force the business now and start thinning those vampires out. Because the thinner the vampires get, the better the attacks stay for the Deadeye Brawler. Because the opponent needs to produce more creatures. Well then. How greedy is it to not play that? Opponent gonna play the vampire? No, sorry, the pirate? No. I'm attacking with just the Brawler and the Border. Sorry, the Brawler and the Deacon. Leave the Border back. I don't think I'm going to play Tetzimoc. I'm okay losing the life to draw the card here. I just attack with everything, right? Opponent is forced to block. Yeah, 9, 13, yeah. Technically, we do have to keep an eye on our library, but yeah, the opponent would need to produce basically their own Tetzimoc and a couple extra mana for this turn. So yeah, Deadeye Brawler is still freaking fantastic. What did we see there? What did we see there? See, I'm not saying this is a good Navigator's Ruin deck, but I'm saying it might be a good Navigator's Ruin deck. I know you're right in that it's not. There's no such thing, but I want it to be. Do we want the do we want just another counter spell? Because the negates can't target the creatures. Do we want to just have another access to a second counter? No, we have enough. Just the Hornswoggle's good. We have enough other removal. Yeah, I think we're good like this. Let's bring in the Navigator's Ruin. We're good. Yeah, we'll play this. That's fine. We can play everything in our hand with what's in our hand, which is always a good sign. I would prefer having a 2-drop somewhere in here, but you know, a 3-drop, a pair of 3-drops isn't bad with a removal spell. Like I said, would have preferred a 2-drop, but Deacon not the worst card there. Still would have preferred a 2-drop, but hey, you know, whatever. Guess we just take 2 here. I think we still just play the Sailor next turn because that still trades for the Vampires. If opponent had only had the Bishop Soldier and like maybe played another 2-drop, we might have played the Border. But I think this is better now. Because this can still trade for a Vampire if they attack with them. Phew. Opponent just gaining 2, we're okay with that. We've got a couple turns where we intend to make opponent lose any life. So I'm okay just playing a Border here. And kind of, you know, shoring up my ground. Still being aggressive. I'm not worried about the Paladin of Atonement. I'd rather hold the Impale for something more lethal. Targets the Bishop Soldier. I'm still okay trading that for the Border. Because my Sailor means that still blocks your 3/3 that doesn't have a lifelink. And that is good enough for me. Plus I have another Border on deck. Mana would be good here. I'm gonna play Border and hold up a Hornswoggle. I don't no reason to spend the mana recovering that other Border when we have that Border to play with the Horns. We can leave the Hornswoggle up with a pretty, you know, decent setup on this board. no. Thank you. That card is so good. It is so good. It is ridiculous. We're willing to make this trade. We have Recover. I think Recover plus Border is better than Deacon because it's more mana efficient and draws us a card. Whereas Deacon is just a 3/3 defensively right now. No reason to attack. Hmm. 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 Oof, that's annoying. Oh, the Mac Daddy. Play the Hunter. We're bashing with the Border. Because we're probably going to impale the Paladin in the next couple turns if they let that get out of hand. But we're hopefully trying to trade something here. Alright, that's fine. Paladin only goes to 3/3 here, so the Deadeye Brawler still blocks it. Let's see what opponent does. If opponent plays Sanctum Seeker again, that's the card, right? Dear God. The Vampire. You know what I'm talking about. The Vampire. See, that's worrisome. That is a Sailor of Means only block. 100%. Look at that. Does opponent play the trick? Yep, they do. I still don't have to impale the Paladin, so I'm just going to play the Deacon. Not going to bash right now. Just going to wait a turn. We still have Tetzimoc, so we are, you know, generally okay with a board stall. With an impale in our hand for our opponent's answer. That's as long as we're chilling at 18 life, we're not like gonna just die to a single, oh, here's all the vampires attacking. You lose 6 life attack. So I'm kind of okay with this. Water Knot would be really good for Paladin of Atonement there. Just tap it out of the way and not have to worry about it. Yeah. No reason to attack. I don't want to make that Paladin a 4/4. Because then it becomes a problem for me to block. See? Those enchantment removals are pretty good. I'm pretty sure our opponent has give creature -2/-2. Moment of cruelty. Nothing? Okay. Defensively, I'm still okay. I'm not going to play this Impale. I also don't particularly need to play this Swamp until I draw another one. Like if I had a second one in hand, I would definitely. I'm not going to keep more than one land in hand because I have Tetzimoc, but I can keep up to one because on the turn I draw Tetzimoc, I can play that one. Yeah. Flyer is sort of annoying for my defense here. Can Impale it? Don't really want to, but can. If I draw another removal spell, probably will. I think I take one hit from that, at least. I don't think I have to Impale it right away. I don't think I can take more than one or two, because let's get the Sanctum Seeker. God, I hope that's the right name for that card. 2 and a black, 3/4. Every time you attack with a vampire, target opponent loses. Each vampire you attack with makes target opponent lose 1 life. You gain 1 life. I know what the card does. Oh, that's brutal. Oh, that's brutal. Oh. Okay, then. See the top deck Tetzimoc. That's not Tetzimoc. Unfortunately, if we play that land last turn, opponent still probably Arterial Flows there because they got the card and nothing else seemingly to do with their mana that turn. But getting perilously low here. Need Tetzimoc. Not Tetzimoc. Tetzimoc or removal spell. Tetzimoc or removal spell. That's also perilous. Oh, no Bloodletter attack. Why did opponent stop attacking with Bloodletter? Okay, never mind. They just missed up last turn. We clearly draw something good on this turn, or we just lose. Tetzimoc, Tetzimoc. I don't know if we still just lose here or not. Might get us another turn. Another turn gets us 1 turn to closer to Tetzimoc. Okay, I bet opponent has another one. Ooh, no, they still have that trick. Well, no, because if they had a -2/2, they would have just cast it. Ooh. Get me closer to Tetzimoc. Come on. I should have played the island. Ugh. My brain was just like, play the swamp, play the swamp. Because I want to have more lands out for Tetzimoc. But now I gave away what the other card in my hand is. I am not good at this game. No reason to give away free percentage points. Keep all of your percentage points. They're yours. Huh, okay. Interesting sideboard there. Ooh. Do we just kill the Hammer Skull or do we hold it? I think if opponent plays Seeker and they have the Hammer Skull, we just lose anyway this turn. So, unless we find another removal spell, it doesn't matter. So we have to just kill the Hammer Skull. Tetzimoc. Tetzimoc. Obviously for me. Dear God, I hope opponent doesn't draw a Tetzimoc. That'd be bad. Doesn't do much for us because, again, Seeker just kills us still. But we're still going to play it. Still, extra hill giants are fine right now. Tetzimoc. Tetzimoc. Only 12 cards left. It's got to be soon, right? Impale. Attack with a border. Again, we have to impale the paladin because if the opponent plays the Seeker, it is not instant speed. So, oh, okay, that's fine. Actually, wait, we can hold that now. His opponent was willing to trade 2 creatures there. We can hold the Impale, because if opponent just plays Seeker, we can survive the attack. Tetzimoc. That's a ballsy play. We're going to do it. Oh. Yeah, that's good. That's fantastic. Again, this keeps us off from dying if opponent plays Seeker. And yeah, you could put your counters on it all you want. And white-black I'm not worried about. A pounce effect. So, yeah. It's not scaring me too much. The rest of the opponent's creatures can't really attack still. Seeker. Oh. Okay. We're okay with this. We only really lose like a couple. We lose a couple creatures, but oh, it does give the opponent the atonement life. We do need to draw Tetzimoc soon if we're gonna have a chance of like winning. We didn't. Opponent's getting to a lot of life. Okay. Because of opponent's life total, we're actually going to start attacking. Vraska's Contempt means we can gain 2 life at instant speed and kill the Seeker. And keeping the Lookout back means if opponent attacks with both, they're just throwing away a vampire into the Lookout. Okay. It's not ideal, but it's fine. Six cards left. Opponent's at 27. Even more life because they're going to get at least some life link. We have to just contempt the Glorifier and hope that their Seeker is buried so deep that it doesn't matter. Like, we need to hope that we would be decked anyway before they would draw their Seeker, so... Oh, no. That's a very good draw for opponent. Obviously, we gotta go for it. I can't, dude. I hope we didn't draw him too late. I'm gonna be so. I did say that. It's so hard to the game if you draw a Tetzimoc. Yeah, but I told you I'd find the scenario, didn't I? I told you. I told you I'd find the scenario. Oh. I told you. I told you I would find the scenario. Okay, I do think the Admiral's Order is going to be good. We've been doing a lot of sitting back on our heels here. And the Queen's Bay did not seem great. Let's go. Navigator's Ruin? We're doing it. Oh, did we get it in? Why is... I don't know. I don't know which deck it took. Oh, no, it's got the Admiral's Order. We're still keeping this hand. Because we draw some lands, it's fantastic. And we have a Legion to get us towards drawing lands, hopefully. It would definitely be a better hand if we were going second, but... what are you going to do? We go Island, Swamp, and we just keep drawing lands. We'll be in business. Hey, not bad. Island would be good. Oh, Swamp is still not bad. Again, Island would be good next turn, so we'll have Admiral's Order for our possible turn 3 play. Oh, another Zealot is not the worst. Hey, Island. If opponent attacks, do we double block or no? Probably. It lowers our count towards Deadeye Brawler, but with the contract killing the land, the Tetzimoc in hand, I feel like just keeping our life total as high as possible should be our goal. Well, opponent's not attacking anyway, so... Next turn we just contract killing attack with Deadeye Brawler, assuming basically no matter what opponent plays, that should be an optional play. So I guess we just also start Tetzimocing things, huh? Opponent's got a trick here. I don't know if they use it, but they have it. Hey, there it is. I think I either contract killing or prosperous pirates, because then I can do like a whole Tetzimoc single turn. Like I can reveal Tetzimoc 3 times and kill a bunch of stuff here. But I can also get an opponent to play more into it and do it all at once with all this treasure I'll have in a second. Just gonna hold back. If opponent attacks, I'm willing to put the brawler in front of a legion, not in front of the bishop soldier. So we're just going to contract killing the Sanctum Seeker. Opponent will play a couple more things. We'll have Admiral's Order up if we want it. Yeah, this is fine. And then single turn Tetzimoc. Smash. We're going to attack with the Brawler first. Should draw us a card. Yep. Put the contract out on the Seeker. And then yeah, we've got Admiral's Order. If they play anything crazy this turn that we can't just kill with Tetzimoc next turn, or we have just the Tetzimoc board wipe next turn. With Admiral Order backup, perhaps? I think so. I know, I think we're going to be one short of having the backup. Crack. God, that card is just bonkers. It's bonkers. I've got some other good cards in hand. Deadeye Brawler is really good. But my goodness. This card is disgusting. It is absolutely disgusting. Can't Admiral's Order that. I know it wouldn't fit with Raid because of the way Raid triggers works, but this card would be a lot better and possibly even like, I don't know, possibly even printable. It might be like good, but it would satisfy the blue players in the right format. If it was instead of Raid, if it was like if you attacked with a creature since your last turn. So if you're a blue player and you're attacking, you can have access to Counterspell. I don't know. It might be too strong. I'll admit, might be too strong. So I should be making opponent wait. I'm just going to impale because we have the Admiral's Order backup. Now we have 2 turn clock. And we're drawing cards still with the Brawler. Just playing the Heartstopper because we don't need the Deacon. We don't need the Heartstopper either, really. But it survives for free through the Slaughter of the Strong because we have to keep one of these anyway. So opponent could be baiting my Counterspell, but I feel like if they had the Slaughter, they would have just cast it. Hey! Alright. So we got that win. Tetzimoc is busted. And yeah, so that's it for the first part of this video. We'll be back. We'll have part 2 up, at the same time. It's always up at the same time. I don't know why I keep announcing these things. Until next time, be sure to like and subscribe. always remember that Tetzimoc is absolutely crazy and insane bonkers busted and never pass that card. It's like hostage taker level. And as always, folks, have a great life. Peace.